Right then, on to another video at Lakeside Fishery at Ranskill. This time we're on the Brook Lake. I'm on peg 19 on the Brook. Peggy had this peg last time and he had £180. He said he caught down there, but it's too deep for me, that. So I've plumbed up there. We used to be in one big lake. You put a load of rubble down the middle, made it and split it into two. So this side, the middle bank, bare bank, is absolutely rocky as hell. So I've managed to find like a dinner plate in about just side of that tree. Now Peggy said there were a snag, so I've got to be careful of that. So that might hinder me. So I'm not sure. I've plumbed about and I tried to find the snag, but I didn't find a snag. So normally what I did last time on Rainbow is I went top two and 1. No, top 2 and 2, weren't it? Top 2 and 2, so like that with my top kit on. But it's that deep, it's a lot deeper because obviously it's middle of the lake. I've gone to there and I've found it's deep, it's blinking deep, let me tell you. And I've got, where are we? There we are, this one. So it's nearly a top kit deep at top 2, holding on to number bottom at 4 section. So it's nearly a long top deep. So basically I'll start that again, try not to lose too many right keep net. There's a little there's a hole there with a leaf on, I've gone in line with that, and it's all over. So top 2 and 1, or bottom of number 4 section. And then basically I'll fish that. I've got my red pellets, red 8mm, feeding normal 8mm and then capping them off with micros. Hopefully that'll be good for a few. And then I'll prime my shallow. I want to prime my shallow a bit better this time. For my shallow I've got a rig, normal rig at foot deep. I've also got some overshotted rigs at about 14 inch. So I'll give that a whirl. I noticed last time on the fall I'd get 2 or 3 bites. And then when it went past the F1s, you'd pick a carp up. But then 4 or 5, I think, the F1s are £3, and they're a lot easier to get in than the big. Oh, it took me ages to get them in. And they go round, they get snags and everything. So basically, that's what I'm going to try and target the F1s. £3 F1s in build a big weight quick. That's me thinking. And then when I've had a go at that, I noticed that I've never really gone back on that line after. So I'll start on that, then shallow, then margins. That's me thinking. If that don't produce, or I do find the snag and I end up going like that, it's about 6 inches deeper than what I'd like. I've got another rig. I know you're thinking I should plumb up there now, but he says he fed 2 kilo of ground bait. He said he fed 2 kilo of ground bait and about £5 of dead whites, and that's not me. So I'm more of that depth, micro pellets and corn. That's what Jack Walker gave me some dendrobinas last match when he won it on Aston. He's given me some dendrobinas, so I will try a dendrobina. I've got a couple of dendrobinas, whip it on water, stun them, see how that goes. The trouble is you've got to stun them, because I reckon with the rocks and that they might worm their way into the rocks. That's what we're doing. He's given us 3 nets. It's £60 net limit, so I shall click to 50. I don't know if we need any more. There's a lot more people on here now. There's 13 on here today, and then obviously that lake's full with another club as well. Met a guy down there on Rainbow. He said, "Is it great?" I went, "Yeah." He went, "I love your videos." I says, "Can't you sleep?" So I shook his hand, and it's nice. It's nice when I see people that watch my videos, because it makes it worthwhile. So right, short, shallow, margins. £200 later, we'll be all right. Wish me luck, guys. Cheers. All in. So, take her out. So feeds from 6s. Very deep. Perhaps should add a 0.5 on for this one. Usually pretty quick, the bites here. Yeah, straight away. Instant. Oh dear, that's... I went on down the same fiasco as last time. Better than last video. Last time we were here, took it deep and all. It's strange how that ain't gone under again, to be fair. Hello? Are they? Have you had one? No. So I had that one straight away, and I were hoping I'd be into another one, but it's not happening. There's something there, but it's not happening. Right, I'll bend this off in a minute. I might end up plumbing that there, because I think that could be too deep. Plumbing that there, going shallow, priming that, coming back on that. Or do I do that first and then go along? Should have prepped it, should have done it. Should have plumbed up. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try shallow in a minute. I'm going to see how the shallow goes. I'll try the shallow, and if I get a good run on that, then I might stay on shallow. If not, I'll look like plumbing up down this edge. Past that point. Yep, good now. I might switch back to that in a bit, but not happening in a minute. And I thought that would. Right, let's try this one. It's about 18 inch deep. I'm not sure whether I'll keep feeding that or not. It's 12.5 metres shallow. bigger than Foston, that. That's better. I'll feed it because I didn't feed any that time. We're low. Well, it's not really happening for me in this shallow. I sometimes think that because I normally prep that up there, fish there for a good half an hour, then it gives me more time to prep my shallow rig. That's better. That was deeper, that. Hello. This will be my third. If I get it in. Come on. Just 3 foot deep there. That's it. 3 foot deep. Smaller fish, this. That's it. Feed a bit now. What's going on? Snag, 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 snag. Right, get in there. Unbelievable. Red pellet. Straight away. Good old Chas. He's the boy. Come on, no. It's hard work, they're up, they're down, they're all over. F1, I'll take it. It's coming easy. at that. Oh, dear. Oh, scale. There we are. Some big fish down here. Right then guys, so bit of an update. I went top 2 on one, had one. We're about it with that one. Went shallow, that weren't really working for me. So when I went, so then Peggy said that he caught down this edge last time, about 3.5 foot of water. So I plumbed up, got it going. Well, plumbed it and got a bite. Lifted for bite, it was snagged. So that broke that rig and float's still there. So then I come down this edge, started priming this edge about 12 o'clock actually, and it just went right. But Peggy, next peg, he was catching that from off down his sides. But he's not end peg and they just seem to be there, just how it goes, innit? They said it won't match after about an hour. But that's oh no. Anyway, so I've turned the camera off for a bit. I've still got this one outside trying. I managed to get them going a bit down this edge, but it's very uneven. And I'm basically putting a full pot of micros in, a few bits of corn after every fish, and take 4 for that. Giving her a bit of a run. We're fishing till 4:30 and it's 3:10, so I've got about £60 at the minute. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. And again. Solid fish, I must admit. When I first went down, I was getting F1. They did fight well. Good elastic, this map. Alright, Brook. Yeah, decent fish. Another fish. Nearly 8 double figures. Oof. Solid that pot. Good job I did that second pot of micros because I'm out on them there. Probably pulling too hard to be fair, but if you don't pull, you'll be sat there all day. Right. I like to think that they pick out greens of corn. So there's 2 or 3 pieces of corn there, and then there's one my hook in it. What we have? An hour and 10 left. Can I do £100 in that? I hope so. I think we're about £65 now. Well, I don't lose them. Get them in. There we are. No. Bring him back. I don't want to lose that then. Still tell him. He seemed to come up a bit quick with the size on him. And I thought, yes. But then he woke up. Oh, he's here again. No. What? 6 or 7, that? I thought this one was going to come up straight away. Is it? Not very big. Oh, not as big as others. Oh, this feels solid, this one. The big girls are in town. That's decent. Crazy. I don't believe you got to feed a full pot to get a fish. lose it. Wondering if this bank side disturbance has knocked them off, but it doesn't normally bother them. No, not quite. Right. Let's see how many we can get. What time are we on? 5 to 4. Fish till 1:30. I'll tire him send out there and then let's bring him back. Bring him home. Pop him up. Yeah, days like today, you've just got to see if you can wreck ton. That's what you can do. Ton's always a respectable weight. Doesn't matter if you're last with a ton, if you're not a ton, you're alright. It don't matter if you don't get a ton, does it really? Oh, I thought that off then. You know, all these bankside disturbance, not had another fish down edge. Has it?
16:30. That's it.
Time. Right then, so that last half hour since they weighed in, it's just killed it. Bankside disturbance and that, but it can't be helped, that's the nature of the beast. So I've ended up, I reckon I've got about £100. So that's what I've got on my clicker anyway. So we'll get weighed in and we'll see how we've done. Cheers. Not enough, Duke, not enough. It's true though, isn't it? That 100's not looking good now. I clicked 50 on that, it's not good.
Stop
Is there?
See, look, it's not. Still. Back away. For a wing. 53.9.
What to do? What you lads do eventually?
What drive?
45.
Buy everything. At least have a look, but it's not even waiting. She says it don't count because I know she can tell me.
You don't count. Paid it with credit card.
Did you buy?
Paid it back.
I did.
She said it don't
And
I did.
59.12. Yeah.
59.12 in that.
I'll take it to edge, don't take it to edge. I reckon there was 62 in that, but being my best mate is looked after. Say again.
113 for.
I'll take that. No 102. Right then guys, match is finished and I have weighed in £113.5. It's been closer than what I thought actually. There's been Matt at £114, Mark at 112.
Henry's at 115.
Henry's had 115. Henry's one section with that. But man of the hour, Peggy, Peg 21, 191.12. Well done, my mate.
Cheers, Paul.
Nice one. So, you fished this peg last time, and you said I've not done it justice, is that right?
Yep.
So you reckon I should have brought ground bait?
Ground meat, definitely.
Nice one. Right, and white maggot you said as well, and I were never going to bring that. So you've had end peg. Got here when you had end peg at start and you moaned like mad. Said it was terrible, didn't you?
Yep.
It's quietest I've ever known you on camera, though. This is right good. Right then, so you drew peg 21, you weren't happy at start, were you?
No.
What were you going to be your plan for the day then?
Just margin fishing really down here.
No out, no shallow and nothing like that?
No. After the other week, I would have sacked shallow off, too many silvers, straight down margin.
What depth
Bit
would
like
you
you
get?
did on there last week.
So what did you get that margin like?
It's
You got
all over.
14
I've
inch
gone
down to about 7 foot.
I've gone 8 inch to about 3 foot. and just been alternating all day.
And just start at maggot. Live maggot or dead maggot?
Maggots, live whites. Switched off, put corn on, got a good run, then just disappeared.
That were
Come
it.
back about 2 hours later, back down on corn and whites again, alternating. Switched off again, come on at dead reds, and that's it for the last hour and a half, dead reds.
So, you know, when they packed up, for me, my margin stopped working. Did it affect yours as well, or?
It affected it before, to be honest with
Did
you.
it?
My margin was gone before then.
I went short, had one, then I thought, that's it, we're in, and then that went dead. Went shallow, had a few, and that didn't get good. Another train, that went dead, and then I've just gone down my left-hand margin, and that were it, really. So that's it. Anyway, Peggy, how much money has it made you for today, Duck?
About 105 quid.
That's money to money, Duck, money to money. Right then, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Cheers.